Priscilla Shepard. I'm the Assistant Director of the Writer's Block Summer Program. That's Adrienne Jefferson over there. She's the Creative Director. And I'm going to do a piece for y'all called Sweet Brother Martin.
Oh my God, why?
Tell me what you think of me. No, honestly. Tell me what you think of me. Do you feel the spirit of a movement? The wounds and bruises I'm in tune with? I'm instituting change and improvement, made through the fusion of old school views and youth music. It's not new. Some would call it revolution, others retribution. I just call it execution. Excommunicating excuses because I expect excellence and I'm here making room for it extra in the news again. Because it's been too many times we've been reminded it's not what we do, but we can prove with it. So no. I don't need to record the police on my camera phone. I need black jurors in the courtroom and the panels closed. I need black judges and black lawyers who went to school for it. Why don't you just tell me what you think of me? Or is this what you see? Do you see a hooligan full of foolishness because I wear my hoodie when it's cool outside and maybe because I look cool with it? Who would have known my look could have been so disputed? So if I look over my shoulder, it's not because of me, but because of the paranoia that you view me with. But see, when you're from my side of the fence and your eyes are taught to see life through the trenches, you'll learn it's survival of the fittest in these shoes I can't fit, but I still learn to stand my ground properly. And if it's trouble that you're looking for when you're looking at me, you'll probably find it. Especially if you fall in and watch me like I'm no property, why don't you just tell me what you think of me? Or is that what you see? I tell you what I see. I see an irritation on the soft underbelly of America, and all it takes is a flip upside down and one touch to see the emotion. How quickly we remember to forget when the news clip ends and the headline's over. The cold shoulders will distinguish the fame. Because whether I'm a politician in my black suit and shiny shoes or a teenager in my hoodie and Nike sneakers, I'm still a target, one and the same. They'll track me whether I go to college or jail. Because either way, I'm some statistic they wish would fail. And it's times like this that I'm reminded of my sweet brother Martin. Assassinated as he stood on his balcony in the Rainbow Motel in Memphis. No. I mean my sweet brother Martin. Assassinated 70 yards from his townhouse in Sanford, Florida. 2 people, 1 name, 1 struggle, 1 and the same. Tell me, what will it take to bridge the gap in Black America between the ghettos and the suburbs? Pastor, I heard you when you told me shake the hands to the left of me, because it's us that we need, the same color we bleed. We're brothers indeed. And see, President Obama said, quote, it could have been me. I said it is you. So stuck in your individuality, we're quick to point the finger at the system if that's what's holding us back. But why would they give us more respect than we give ourselves? Tell me. How do you expect change, my urban brother, if you don't support those of your same skin tone more advanced than you? Tell me. How do you expect support, my suburban brother, if you don't give those of your same skin tone a chance or two? This division irritates me. Then you have your status gangsters, trending topic politicians,